needs a Tacoma dash cam when you've got one of these? And a little bit of Tacoma hunting. Well, good morning everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Doing a little bit of a test today, just to see, do you really need a dash cam for your Tacoma? Well, this is a little crazy, I know. What I have is a GoPro mounted to the roof in the back by the shark fin antenna, looking out over my Tacoma, purveying the environment in front of me, in case anything crazy happens. Now, do I expect anything crazy to happen? I hope not. That's not my plan. More so, I'm interested in seeing how it looks, how it works. But we're on another hunt for Tacomas. So while we're kind of testing that thing out for kicks, I'm looking for Tacomas as we go. Now, at some point, I am going to flip it around and shoot off the back of the truck, so we can see just what's going on behind us. I'll be curious to see if anybody notices, if I get a wave or a point or something weird, and how close people actually get to me in traffic. So we're approaching a busy intersection. We're gonna take a right. We're gonna head into traffic, or where there should be traffic. And if you can see in front of me right now, there appears to be traffic. So we're gonna head that way. Now, I haven't seen, I see Tacoma off to the left. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is definitely an older one, and it doesn't have any badging on it. So I'm assuming it's an SR5, but of course they could have removed the badging, as, I have done. Oh, check that out. There's a Hummer truck. You don't see those very often. That's pretty cool. All right, traveling on the road here. Let's see, off to the right, there is a Tacoma, a gray one. Looks like it's I think it was a Sport. And I'm probably missing them as I go. There are so many around here typically. Although, when I did this not long ago in the form of a live stream, I actually saw more Tundras than I had seen Tacomas that day. And that was very odd. Don't normally run into that here. Oh, there's a convertible, what is that, a Camaro? With a brown or tan top. We have a Ford Ranger over here. It's an Edge on our left. Don't know if you guys saw that as we were pulling up. And then an old, what is this, GMC Sonora. Let's say Sonora? Sonoma, I'm sorry, Sonora. Sonoma. Oh, and there's a Tacoma up there to the right. Looks like it has aftermarket lights on it. Little red hitch in the back. And I'm not sure, maybe an SR5. That one did not have badging on it either. I wonder how common it is for people to take badges off, I don't know if it's that common or not. I mean, I do it, but okay, finally we have a green light and a little bit of real estate in front of us, I think. There's a black Tacoma with a bull bar. I had something like that a long time ago. And there is what is this, an F-250 Ford with a giant Cannon-style exhaust on the back, or exhaust tip anyway. Quite loud. I'm sure you guys can probably hear it. There's another Sport Tacoma just passed on the left. And let's get through this light. Like I said, in a couple minutes, I'm going to stop and switch the camera around to the rear so we can shoot video of what's behind us. That should be interesting. I don't know. There's a Tacoma on the left. That was a gray or black one. Lots of them out today. That's good. I like to see lots of Tacomas out on the road. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what it looks like from the back. If anybody acknowledges that there's a camera there, if they even notice. I mean, it is on the roof. I'll take a picture of it and insert it so you guys can see where it is. But it's not really that prevalent. It doesn't stick out that much, I don't think. So people may not even notice it unless they're being very observant. There's that Sonoma on the left still. Now that's an oldie right there. Okay, continuing on. I haven't had a Tacoma sighting here in a couple minutes. There's a Ford Ranger. There's a Ram. Nice looking color on that one. There's a, looks like another Ford over there. Lots of Fords here. I would, as everywhere, I'm sure. In the full-size market, Ford definitely dominates here. You see them everywhere. Okay, we're going to make a turn and see if we see anything down the next road, and that's when I'm going to pull off and turn my camera around the other way. There's a Tundra up there on the left, a gray one, and a couple of trucks all fancied up on the right we just passed. Not really my style, but that's cool. There's a black Tacoma in that parking lot as well. Okay, let's see. Got to find a good place to pull over. There's a gray lifted Tacoma Sport over there. That's pretty sharp. Actually, it's I think it was cement. Looking for some more as we go. I don't know what that is. An old Bronco, it looks like, over there on the left. I'm hoping you guys can see these things too. Otherwise, I'm just kind of talking to myself, you know. You're saying, what truck? I don't see a truck. What's he talking about? Okay, well, I'm going to pull off. I think we're coming up to an area where I can actually pull off the road. And I'm going to go ahead and flip that camera around. And then we're going to see what kind of shots we get from the rear. We've got her flipped around, taking views now off of the rear. What would be really cool is if we get a nice looking Tacoma behind us. That would be awesome. We shall see. So what I'm looking for is reaction, I guess, to see if anybody notices there's a camera staring at them. Remember, you are in public, and there is no assumption of privacy when you're in public. You're in public. So we'll see if that happens. I don't think it will. Honestly, I don't think anybody is going to be observant enough to realize that there's a camera up there pointing at them, but one never knows. I could be wrong. So back to trying to spot Tacomas. I don't know if you'll catch it or not, but on the right there's an older kind of beat up silver Tacoma, and I don't see any others right now. I got to remember to watch behind me, that you guys are now looking behind me to see if we spot anything. Got some people up ahead on the side of the road with luggage. You may see them when I turn the corner. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. It would never amaze. It never ceases to amaze me what people do these days. It's hard to tell. Hopefully they're not, you know, like living on the corner. They didn't like take a trip from somewhere and, you know, decide that that was their destination. I don't really know. Forgot what gear I was in there. I guess I need to pay attention. Okay, we've made the curve. That's always a good thing. Now we're going to drive back through traffic. We should have people behind us. I see right now there is a black, maybe a Chrysler. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's pretty dirty, I can tell you that. It's even dirtier than my truck. And we have an F-150 we're going to pass, so they'll be behind us here, I think, in a minute. I probably ought to watch the speed limit. I don't even know how fast I'm going. And it's interesting, you know, now that I have the Sprint booster installed and I have such improved or not existent throttle lag, I just get up to speed quicker and I find myself driving faster. I don't know, it's crazy. Well, we've been overtaken by the F-150, so that's a good thing, I think. At least if anybody was going to get pulled over, I guess it would be them. Although you can never bank on that. Who knows? My daughter actually got pulled over the other day. She was booking, I think, 47 and a 30. And she said that the speed limit had just changed. It was 45. Then it dropped to 30. And right at the sign, the cop pulled her over. Bad luck, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so now we're definitely going to be in a higher traffic area. I still have that black car behind me, which is kind of funny. Nobody ever stays behind me when I'm going slow. Everybody's in a hurry to pass, always. And here we get to merge. That's always exciting. Hopefully not a problem. Now, check out that truck behind us there. That's an F-150 lifted. I'm not sure if it's a 150. I don't think it is. It's a Super Duty. I think it was diesel, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's a Platinum. Okay, it's a Super Duty Platinum. And apparently a work truck because it's got a company name all over it, so... And behind us, we now have a Hummer. I don't know if this is that Hummer truck. If it's the same Hummer, it's definitely a Hummer. But I can't see the side of it. Notice all the chrome on that thing. It's probably blinding the camera. I'll be interested, too, to see just how much detail you can make out of the people sitting inside, you know? I mean, I'm looking at them now, and I can see there's a man and a woman. He's got a mustache, glasses, and a hat on. But the sun is shining off that windshield. And the GoPro, of course, is not zoomed in. So, all right, we have a red Tacoma up on the left. It will be in your rear view here about now, I think. And I need to see, that was a normal Hummer. That was not the truck that we had seen, so it is a different Hummer. More traffic up here. Lots of restaurants through here, fast food stuff. So you're never wanting for fast food if you're into fast food here, you know. Lots of bumps. I'll also be interested to see how that turns out. Here we have a car that is going to scrape. Look at this car right behind me, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see how close their bumper was. Oh, they scraped. Oh, you gotta hate that. That's that McDonald's parking lot where when I had the red Tacoma, I pulled out, and that's when I first discovered that I had a rub because of how severe the dip is there. And when I went and was turning the wheel to turn right, just like he was, it scraped. It rubbed, I should say, on the UCA. So that was a bummer. Then we have another old truck. Lots of old vehicles here. This is, I'm not sure what this is. A Chevy, maybe? I'll have to look when it goes by. It is. It's a GMC, which is Chevy. It's a Sierra, an older Sierra. And you know, I wonder if it's sitting the way it came or not, because it looks like it was lowered. I don't know. All right, we are now exiting. We have, I think that's a Tundra. It is. We have a Tundra behind us. A different grille, bull bar, lifted. A few things done to that. He ought to be getting close to us here pretty quick. We'll let him catch up. I think we're going to stop at a light here, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of detail I can get. Oh, he turned off. Well, that sucks. That was replaced by a GMC Ugly. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys, you're kind of my tests today. See what you guys think of this kind of video. Obviously, I am not going to be using the GoPro as a dash cam. That's crazy. Not to mention, somebody could easily take it off of its mount if they wanted to do that. So, no, I'm not using the GoPro as a dash cam, but it's kind of neat to drive around, put it on the back. I'll be interested to see what kind of different views and stuff I get with it. I think that might be pretty cool. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this kind of video. I'd be curious to know of the views and stuff that you can get without obstruction, like being inside the truck. Let me know. Also, real quick, if you're interested, I do have 2 additional channels. RobMotive FST, all about my 2021 Tundra and my quest for the upcoming redesigned Tundra. Also, RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.